Ruckusworld.com.
Rucka, Ali. Ali.
I don't like the Jews. I'm guessing that they don't like me too. And you can tell me if I cross the line or if I'm racist. I try to keep an open mind. I put them all into a camp, but it's my concentration that wasn't really there all along. I know I could treat Jews better, and I can probably have been a better friend. Tell me, is it too late to try? I know I made Jews cry, and a few million Jews are dead, but I know I could treat Jews better if I get a second chance. I'll stop fighting Jews, and I hope that they'll be nice to me too. I was so focused on promoting my Aryan nation, forgot about my friendship with Jews. I haven't met too many blacks, but if I had to guess, I must have made some of them feel left out too. I know I could treat Jews better, and I can probably have been a better friend. Tell me, is it too late to try? I know I made Jews cry, and a few million Jews are dead, but I know I could treat Jews better if I get a second chance.
Next message. Hi, it's me. I hope you are surviving okay and everything. I don't really know how to say this, but
give me some time. I could change, I could try. I made you do soap, I must wash my hands. Just know that I always love Jews in my heart. Promise I won't do this again. I just want to speak together. Maybe can we just come meet for dinner at Bennigan's? I never meant to make you cry. Is it too late to try? Don't you remember what we said? As long as we stick together, we'll make it to the end. And I can probably have been a better friend. I just want to start again. Could we go back to when we used to listen to Radiohead? But I know I could treat Jews better if I get a second chance.
Rucka, Ali.
Yo, oh shit! What's up?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this YouTube Saints, the one show which doesn't altogether mind when Kevin Spacey lies down because everyone loves a snuggle. I am Wizard of Cause. Here with me as always is my hysterically lost gangster buddy, Jeff Holidays. He's gonna need a moment. He's vaping. He's vape nation for life now at this point, and
I identify as snuggle struggle gender. I'm sorry.
I know. Well, I mean, I honestly, like, some days I just wake up and I feel like I was born in the wrong body and I should have just been a young boy's penis held in Kevin Spacey's supple hand. So that being the case, welcome everyone to the show. Now, I'd like to remind all of you that we love super chats, but Streamlabs, you don't pay Google. So yeah, Leak Hook. Did you know Helen Keller is immune to flashbangs? Hey, I've been learning a lot about comedy, actually. I see Poisoning the Wells in the audience tonight, and I've been talking with Pat, and he's been teaching me how to avoid bombing. He's got a lot of experience with that. He's a bit like Aleppo in spring. But
Jesus fucking Christ!
But that being the case, yeah, no, is it? He has said he pointed out that ironic and observational comedy is really good. It's really good. So I'm working on that. I hope we're gonna have a really fun show tonight, and I thank you all for being here why aren't there more of you here, and where's the money? I mean,
dude, I swear to God, like, there's something about when we play a Rucka song at the intro to the show that just sets the fucking tone for everything. Like, shit's gonna get a little fucking nuts. I don't know. It makes me really happy. It's super great. God damn. Holy shit. What a fucking week, man. It has been absolutely nuts.
Has it? I haven't been paying attention to literally anything.
Okay, so I was gone for a week.
I'm gonna need you to bring me up to speed.
Well, there was so much that happened. I can't even like remember all of it. But so I wasn't with you for midweek because I was helping my dad because he had just gotten his knee replaced. And I'm looking on Twitter and everything, but I'm forcing myself. No, I'm not gonna get involved in Twitter stuff. I can only check it every now and then because I have like barely any bars. And I just kept seeing the most insanely stupid shit happening. And I'm like quivering because I want to make a video so bad. It was just crazy, dude. Oh, man. It was so nuts. But yeah, no, well, we got
life of a YouTuber, by the way. There is, I can attest to all of the audience out there who's watching who's curious. There's a lot of quivering which goes on as a professional YouTuber.
Mm-hmm. Literal
sometimes
shaking.
It's in rage. Other times it's because you post a video and you're like, oh, that was garbage.
That's what I do every time I post a video. Every time I post a video, I'm like, well, this job's over. Fuck it.
I better just go and apply to Applebee's now because what's the fucking point, really?
Oh God, holy shit. All right, so we have at least a little bit of a format by which we're going to tackle this week's events. So I guess we're gonna start off with that. If I have it all set up right, do I?
Yeah, but you guys, while he's checking that, you go ahead and you smash the one button if you feel that actually just checking news sites is kind of equivalent to following Nihilist Arby's on Twitter.
I love Nihilist Arby's. It's fucking great.
I kind of feel that way. They've fallen off a little bit, but it's nice. I still remember. If you've never shot black tar heroin into the last remaining vein in your dick at the hand sink, well, then you're not the guy at our hand sink right now.
You know, Nihilist Arby's used to be so much better before they got popular. Just saying.
I know it's almost like nihilists stop being nihilistic when people start applauding them.
Everyone clap. There's those ones. Thank you very much. Love you guys. So, USA coast-to-coast riots planned today as our good friends Antifa, anarchists hijack anti-Trump protests. Cities across the United States were braced for violence as organized protesters took to the streets today demanding the removal of President Donald Trump in what is being called an Antifa apocalypse. Now, here's the thing. I didn't see a whole lot of crazy shit go down. Did you?
No, nothing actually went down. It's almost like a whole bunch of bored wannabe revolutionary white kids who are living in their mom's basements. And you know, to hack into a cliche, but it's almost as though these kids genuinely aren't capable of actually starting a revolution when everyone is generally comfortable and a little upset. Who would have thought?
I don't know. I fucking love that picture of Trump. It's
I'm
amazing.
astounded. I love what's his name again? Michael what's his name?
Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon.
Should we watch this?
Shannon. I don't know. I mean, we could watch this. I mean, if somebody wants to throw $5 at us, anybody want to like pay $5?
Oh, fuck
to watch
that! Come on, let's watch
Shannon?
it.
Oh,
Hello, my
God
name is
damn it,
Michael
that's not the
Shannon.
right
Hello,
way
my
to
name
ask
is
that
Michael
question,
Shannon.
is it?
And I pledge to support and join in the protests that will begin
I'll pay
November
$5
4th and continue
to
day
way up
after
by
day
Michael Shannon.
until
No,
this
I'm all set. I'll just watch Tigerland again and remember when things made sense.
Who even is Michael Shannon? I don't even know who this
He's
dude
an
is.
actor. No, he's an actor. He's a talented actor. He's pretty good. But apparently he's a bit of a moron. Or
Well.
he's like being held hostage here.
Hey, who wants
And,
to place bets until somebody claims that he sexually assaulted them? Just saying, he's an actor.
Mm.
and is met.
Wait a second. I'm an actor, Jeff. Fuck you.
Not lately.
That wasn't cool.
Well, sorry.
Trump-Pence regime must go. The future of the world depends on it.
Oh, dear.
Let's stand together with courage
Oh,
and
dear,
conviction.
Jeff,
Yeah.
did you... Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Did I what?
Nothing. I was like, wait a second, are we watching this on my circle? Oh, there
No,
it is.
no. Yeah, no. It's because it's like embedded in the website and shit. So
Yeah.
it's frustrating. Yeah, let's. It's got like 10 seconds left.
Overcome fear and uncertainty, and let the world know that we refuse to accept a fascist America. The Trump-Pence regime must go.
Trump-Pence regime must go. I mean, like, does anybody else not notice that you can kind of dehumanize your enemy if you can call them a regime? Like, you don't really have to take them seriously anymore, you know?
Well, we're really. I mean, we've had about 30 or 40 years now of regime change. It's just like sort of the soup du jour. Like, oh, what do you want, clam chowder or regime change? I'm gonna go with the regime change. Where would you like it? Well, let's just go with the Middle East. That's a safe place to play. Let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So it's yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this dude is in
Michael-
Boardwalk Empire? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It is
Oh
kind
yeah.
of
No.
familiar.
No, he's a good actor. He is a good actor, and I mean, if there's one thing you're gonna take from actually dealing with celebrities on Twitter, if you get into their politics, it's like, yeah, they're very talented people.
Okay, well, that's fair.
Just say that. You can just say that to yourself, and then get on with life. And then
Very talented people. Let's check up on some
Yeah.
super chats. We got a bunch
Let's
of
see
people.
what kind of money we've made. Yeah.
Well, there's very, very sweet and legitimately sweet people that are showering us with the shekels. So we got Spectacular Wanderer Incorporated. All praise the format and know that Shazam is real. I understood that reference. Well, I'm sure we'll get an earful of that here pretty soon.
I would have gotten it more, but then fucking Mandela went and changed shit on me. So
He's a wizard. Lee Cook says, did you know Helen Keller is immune to flashbangs? Yep, we read that one before. Erudite Fuzz, first we get stuck explaining corded phones and Walkmans, now we have to explain Bennigans. Thanks a lot, Rucka. I like to go to Bennigans. Jonathan Billings, it's okay to be white. Okay, that's cool.
it's not. I mean, I haven't been anything else, so I'll say for my part, it's like, well, yeah, I guess it's been actually it's kind of been shit, but I mean, I don't think that's the whiteness. I think it's just life.
It's my response to it's okay to be white is it's all right, I guess. I don't know. I need sunscreen. That kind of sucks. Vita RZ says send nudes, boys.
At the end of the day, you still have to be alive. So I mean, white, black doesn't really matter.
Vita, I can't tell by the thumbnail, but I think you're a grill, or at least you look vaguely grillish. But I'm still not gonna send you my nudes. Deeply apologize.
You don't want my nudes. Paywall.
Edwin-
Paywall.
Ewan Putney, Jeff, can you comment on the Joe situation on DP? I will comment on it very, very quickly, but I don't want to get too mired into it because that's a whole nother show's drama llama. For those who don't know, there was a bit of a confrontation last Friday on the Drunken Peasants where one of the new hosts, Joe, had a bit of a tiff with one of the old hosts, Scotty. I will say that this new host, Joe, previously tried to do the same thing that he did to Scotty, but to me, but he did it 10 times worse to Scotty, and Scotty's one of the guys who made the show. Kinda sucks to be like the new guy, and you're like, hey, on your own show, I'm gonna treat you like a piece of shit. I just couldn't see me ever doing something like that. I don't think it was a good fucking idea. I really don't. So, just how it is, man. Jay Goody Ryder Hong says a poem for Wizard. It's raining, rain, thunder, and lightning. Winter is coming.
Wait,
John Sebastian Colburn, my nom de plume.
I think he wanted me to read that.
Oh, you read it then.
All right. Well, where is it?
It's right there.
It's right there, but I mean,
I'm sharing my screen. You can just read it from there.
Where's right there? Okay, yeah. It's raining. Rain, thunder, and lightning. Winter is coming. John Sebastian Colburn. My nom de plume.
Very nice. Very nice.
There you go, boy. There you go. You got your money's worth, boy. You got
Finger
your money. You got your
snaps.
$5. I think you got your $5 worth there. Huh?
Finger snaps. Finger snaps. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
What do we got? What do we got?
Well, I'm trying to reload Streamlabs, so Streamlabs is being slow. Here we go. Over on Streamlabs. By the way, one of our buddies, Sergeant Buck. We love Sergeant Buck. He's a great dude. He accidentally, during your midweek show, sent a Streamlabs to this Streamlabs, not to the midweek show Streamlabs. And that one was, Samantha Bee kills more boners on a yearly basis than a surgeon performing sex changes. That's a good Streamlabs donation.
That was good use of money.
Yeah, that was good.
That right there, that was good.
I'm glad it didn't get lost forever. It's good shit. Daka says, by Allah, all of Western media is evil except for the show Seinfeld. Those Jews are all right. This has been your Islamic TV quote for this episode of Sunday Saints. Yes, thank you, Daka. The official word from the Islamists is that those Seinfeld Jews, they're all right. Sergeant Buck says, dark humor's like food. Not everyone gets it. Oh. Wonder
getting DBRK on us, huh, Buck?
Yeah, dude. Wonder Why says, is it gay if you fall in love with a robot that has more rights in your country than your women? I don't think it's gay. It's funny.
Well, listen, I mean, if you're the kind of person who confuses Audrey Hepburn, with Jennifer Lawrence, all that matters is that you're happy.
Ew, fucking Jennifer Lawrence.
And that, ew, Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, Jeff, yeah.
Ew, fuck Jennifer Lawrence. She's so downy. Anyway, Fetus the Patty says, hey, Jeff, you said you used to run with Sharps. What are your thoughts on Trojan/trad skins? Dude, that's a let's hit me up later and we'll have a long ass talk about it, but not in the middle of a show. Before we move on to our next news story, though, we ran a contest last week, and it was the hashtag Coach Red Pill Black Pigeon Speaks. And what we got 3 entries. This is entry number 1.
Yeah, honestly, we were drowning in them, you guys. So we're so glad you all took Photoshop as soon as I announced that and forgot that I'd announced it.
We're drowning in all 3 of them. Here's one. You got Candace as the dumpy coach. Lots of red pills. Black Pigeon Speaks is pooping out a red pill. You got this one, which is a good mishmash of all 3 of them. Very iconic.
It's a collage. That's a very, I mean, it's capturing the essence of each.
True. But the winner is going to be from Single White Pixel, and this is this one. Now, the reason why I picked this one is because I feel like this one took a lot of time. You got to put Candace's face inside the helmet. Yeah, like even the bird feathers behind the lanyard. Like, this took some time. So this person won $20. So hit me, or I'll hit you up after the show, and I will I'll send you $20.
And if you got and if you're watching right now, I mean, if you feel like actually just sort of Streamlabs donating $40, so that so that just so it's all even, because Jeff will give you the other $20 back. It's fine. It'll be like we're both paying you.
We don't always do the contest. It's just like when it comes to mine, we're like, oh, that's a good hashtag. Somebody should make a fucking contest about that. I just get it up my ass like that. I'm like, I'll give you $20. Just do it. Just make me memes.
It's just like what the fuck? Yeah, why the fuck not? Let's have a contest, Jeff. We were gonna have a contest. I didn't think we were. Yeah, no, you didn't. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, let's just fucking do it now, because that's the best way to manage a business.
I will spend $20 on a lot dumber shit. I would much rather try and inspire people to like. Just use their Photoshop magic. You know what I'm saying?
That is fair. That's fair too. Last weekend, actually, last week, the costume Jeff was in, the wizard costume.
Oh Christ! Don't bring that up.
I loved that, because so we were having Magog on, and I was like, "Whoa, wait a second! This is our Halloween episode, isn't it? We're not going to do another show until after Halloween." And so I'm like, "Magog's going to be on. Oh, maybe I'll like do a wizard thing too." And then just like, all right, hold on, I'm gonna go out and get a wizard costume.
And I did.
Yes,
it was magic.
Exactly, shot right out, bought a wizard costume, and then I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go as like a Harry Potter wizard. I'm gonna go as Sirius Black.
You're gonna go as a sexy wizard. Thanks a lot for that, Nick. I appreciate that. No, that's cool.
We were coordinating, dude. It's still besties for life. You're my BFF. Don't worry.
Pinky's up for you forever, my dear. All right, let's go.
Forever and ever and ever and ever.
So,
my Nick.
nigga. All right.
Hey, look, goodbye, monetization. I would have loved that $6.50 in ad revenue this video would have given us. Goodbye. It's so nice knowing you.
Don't let the door hit you.
I'm sure I'll find.
with a good
I'm
Lord
sure I'll
split
find
you.
a way to buy one draft beer down the street without you.
That's right. That's right.
That's
so-
right.
That's right. So, next to the latest rapey train of celebrities diddling their way through society, we've got Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey apologizes for alleged sex assault with a minor. Now, okay, so obviously people have heard of this already. I've already heard about this, and there's not really a whole lot more to say. Basically, when Kevin Spacey was 16 or 26, when Kevin Spacey was 26, he kind of tried to seduce his 14-year-old kid, and now he is an old guy who is part of that dog shit show Star Trek Discovery, which makes me not want to like him. It actually, when I found out that it was a Star Trek Discovery actor, this is going to sound really fucked up, but I'm going to be honest with you. When I heard that the guy who is accusing Kevin Spacey was an actor on Star Trek Discovery, it made me go, well, hey, hang on. Because I hate the show that fucking much, and I had to check myself because I was like, wow, that's a really fucked up thing to say. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And
It's a bit.
but like as it turns out, like I guess Kevin Spacey is not being like, oh, I didn't do that. Instead, he was like, well, sorry I did that. By the way, I'm gay. So we're cool? We're cool now?
It's like, I'm sorry, dude. I think you missed the Ellen train. Like, that's pretty much. I think you're a little beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
Just my opinion.
Yep.
Now, honestly, like as I've been a working actor myself, and I'll say like getting molested by Kevin Spacey is not the worst thing that can happen to get a role. If we like, we can ask Jennifer Lawrence, but let's not get too hung up on details here, right? The point yeah, the point is yeah, so we've got here it is genuinely sad too, because Kevin Spacey is, as
Wonderful
an actor,
actor.
as a performer,
Wonderful.
one of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best. And of course, like sex scandals are all the rage now. Now, I suppose back in the 80s, right? him just trying to fuck a young boy on Broadway was just a thing, but it just lasts. And now it's like, oh my God, hang on, Harvey Weinstein's having a sex scandal. I can get in on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is sad, honestly. The only thing I really mourn here is the fact that it's the fact that like he's not going to come back the way Mel Gibson came back. And when I say came back, like Mel Gibson has enough money to survive and continues making movies from time to time.
Right.
But Netflix has said they're canceling. They're either going to cancel House of Cards or they're going to kill Frank Underwood. Either which way, that means the end of that show.
Yeah, and that's really frustrating too because I love that show. It's fucking phenomenal.
It was. It's a shame that production got so fucked up by the fact that a 26-year-old Kevin Spacey wanted to fuck a 14-year-old boy. Well, we still all try and respect Roman Polanski, don't we?
Fendrin just said, oh my God, what did you just say? Jesus Christ. I ship Kevin Spacey and Lactatia. Stop that right now. Stop that immediately. Not cool. No, no shipping Lactatia with anybody. That's disgusting.
I am so glad I'm out of the I'm out of the Twitter culture war right now. I'm like, oh yeah, wait.
Lactatia's
I remember what that was. Oh, why did I have to remember that?
The world's youngest drag queen. Yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
All right, let's move on with some money. We got more money?
Let's do one more news story and then we'll do money. And we actually have kind of 4 news stories, but the last one we're gonna only briefly touch on. Next, we have Joint Chiefs say invasion only way to totally disarm North Korea. Now, you read this one. Tell me all about this.
I'm just gonna say this much. So they came out basically. I mean, so with all of the saber rattling and all of the bullshit that's been going on with the North Korean nuclear program and Trump's taking a hard line, right? All of the military
Not as hard
people,
as Kevin Spacey's.
I think he was a bit soft then. He was probably pretty drunk.
Swing and a miss. All right.
That's all right. No, you. I'll go on about North Korea. You continue imagine Kevin Spacey's hard, like erect penis.
Not all of us have been studying comedy with Fat Pat. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. All right.
Yeah, but no, I mean the central part of studying comedy with Fat Pat involves meditating on Kevin Spacey's boner. Okay, so until you've spent the time required to do that, then maybe you shouldn't talk about Pat's method. Okay, I mean I don't know if it works yet. But that was pretty much the central thrust of what he was saying, was thrusting, and he was saying, think of Kevin Spacey thrusting, and that's what our conversation was. It was, it was, yeah. Well, I mean, I'll say this much in terms of comedy. I think I understand Mark Maron a lot better than I did before. Okay, so
Fair.
We're gonna move on from that, and we're not gonna focus too much on that because Mark has lawyers. But that being the case, we were talking about North Korea. Exactly. Mark Maron to North Korea. Perfect, easy transition back into what we're talking about. So here's the thing. It's been pretty much determined by the military heads that the only way, if we want to disarm North Korea, we would need to invade them and basically occupy them. And wow, it's almost like we've been through this before, where we're like, well, if we're gonna be serious about this, we gotta go balls deep into a bad decision here, boys. And in the course of that, you know what, we gotta just double down every time anybody questions us on it.
We gotta find weapons of mass destruction, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Because here's the thing: like, you're gonna find North Korea's weapons of mass destruction. What?
Well, the difference is we actually do know that they do have some this time.
Oh, I know, but it's funny because we justified invading a country that really didn't bother us altogether, except for once. Yeah, well, we justified that shit. But I mean, here's going to be the fun thing: is Donald Trump going to become the GW of our age when he's like, they have weapons of mass destruction?
I mean, he might.
And we got to get rid of them, folks. We got to get rid of them, folks. We got to get rid of them.
I tell you what, the thing that's hard for me to swallow these days, aside from Kevin Spacey, is the fact that I really went into, I really during this election cycle. Hey, I got one. I went into this election cycle with this stupid idea of, because I didn't like the possibility of Hillary pushing us into war, and I was like, well, it's as fucked up as it sounds. It sounds like Trump is going to be the anti-war candidate compared between the two. Well, that's kind of out the fucking window now. Lately, it just does not seem that way.
No, it's not. And that's because Trump thinks he's a badass, and he's like, I'm going to surround myself with the best military people. What's the best military people? The most military people. Oh, okay, yeah, that's great.
The terrific.
Yeah.
Huge.
They're the most huge, terrific military people ever. They think the solution to everything is military intervention.
High energy, hopped up on them combat drugs.
High energy military intervention. I'm really feeling that myself. I think America is feeling that. I think America is feeling that, folks. I think America is feeling that.
Feel me, daddy.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm actually getting I'm a bit too good with the words here, so it's like, oh shit, I'm getting away from it. Like, I'm not really doing the Trump character any justice because I'm actually trying to be convincing now, as opposed to just like, well, I know what it is. I've been in wrestling. I've been a wrestler.
A wrestler. So
I can handle North Korea.
I'll shave him like I did Vince McMahon. Anyway, so let's go to Streamlabs.
Yeah, but the joke's on him. They're all Koreans. They don't have any hair.
We got okay, fuck. All right, let's do Streamlabs. We'll touch really briefly on our last little one, and then we'll grab Justin because I'm really excited to have Justin on. But let's do this. We're running a little late, but You know,
Of course,
we gotta pound some ground on this.
yeah, you know, smash that 2 button if you really don't like the fact that like you're gonna get extra YouTube Saints this week.
Oh, dude, I'm in such a good mood, man. Let's have a fucking great show. Let's have a great fucking show. I feel
We're kind
awesome.
of in the middle of that, Jeff. Don't jinx it by saying let's do that in the future.
Well, I've got a whole bottle of wine. Like, I'm ready to fucking. I got some emergency whiskey in the house
most
too.
of a carton of wine, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna get. Oh God, you fucked it all up. Just
right,
go
so-
on.
Rhino says, here's your ad revenue. Keep it spicy. Do the math. It was $9.29. It's actually $6.50 after Google's 30%. Fuck, I'm high. I hope you get higher, my friend. Alan Poe 17. Have either of you watched Blood Drive? Do so. I haven't watched that yet. Have you?
No, heard of it.
Blood Drive. Let me write that down actually real quick. I keep notes for all the things that people tell me I need to check out during the shows.
Isn't it that he says he's writing a thing when he's actually just typing a thing? It's just one of the things I love about Jeff.
Dear, you're making me look silly in front of our friends. You and Puntney. Sorry about bringing DP up again, but there's a secret meme people have to know about on the podcast where Billy starts to shout at Joe like, "What the fuck?" At the end of the first break, I died. I don't know that meme. But I'll have to investigate. JT Earsley says, tell them to take the blink firing adapters off their 50 cals before that ground invasion. No, seriously, they'll forget if you don't bring it up. That's true.
It's true.
That's true. Vida sent us an extra $1. Thank you very much, Vida. Maybe I might reconsider sending you my nudes. Brrr. Nicholas Reynolds says, we'll be signing up as monthly patrons to both of you. Tired of paying DP, like the Saints content better than the individual content by both of you. That's very sweet. We're trying not to compete with DP. That's why we don't have our show on the same night as them. Like, we are friendly with them. In fact,
Yeah, if we were competing with them, I'd say shit like, watch YouTube Saints instead of Drunken Peasants.
but no, Watch Drunken Peasants is still a great show. We actually might be having Kaiser Scotty. If it works out, we're supposed to have Kaiser Scotty next week.
Don't make a like sound clip of that or anything. I hate for competition.
Jesus Christ. Tim Manson, tell Trump that there's oil in North Korea and we'll be there giving them some freedom. Damn right. Game misconduct. Jeff, I love your take on...
No. Tell Trump that there's a lonely Eastern European woman there.
Game misconduct says, Jeff, I loved your take on moo juice. Hashtag pinkies up. Goddamn right. I'll spill milk all over the place for you people. Chris Banks says, too drunk to be clever. Here's some money. But you may not be clever, but you're beautiful.
And he got money.
And that's always, you can't really argue with that.
No.
Shit. Oh my God. I gotta catch up with all these.
God damn it, Jeff. Keep my money in order. I mean, I know I'm the G, but you're the accountant here.
I know. Breadmaster PBJ says, the Trapistani geopolitics have started and we need you to confirm our borders. You know what? We're going to have to like sit down with you Discord people and have a long talk. Maybe a long stream. I don't know. Dr. Skoogum says to Jeff and Nick, what's up, Skoogums? To Jeff and Nick, come talk to us after the stream. We need to have a talk about the agreed borders of Trapistan as well as the trade route of Saints Road. Again, we'll deal with the Discord crazy roleplay stuff you guys are doing after the show. Matt Price says, first time being able to watch live. Let's have a drink. Hey, let's have a fucking drink.
Hey, let's have a drink.
Gord Pollard, praise Keck for his work throughout the format and through most criminally undersubbed content on this dying platform. Make cummies flow like wine for you fine sirs. As long as it's not flowing on me, but like by me, so I can like be like,
it's like Ghostbusters 2. He'll be like Ray, lowered down,
like the
above
big
the
slime.
river of cummies, and he'll be like, pull me up, and no one will pull him up, and he'll get really freaked out because he's getting really close to the cummies.
On a throne of skulls by the river of blood. I mean, cummies. Oh my God. Rimshi, back in time from a fishing trip to catch the Saints. The logistics on the wine is still being worked out. Give it a little time. No worries, buddy. Matt Pry with a big old $40 donation for all the shows that I've missed. Cheers. Let's have a drink to my first live show to watch. Hey, we're glad you're with us, buddy. Let's have a great time. So, one more thing we got to touch on real quick before we get Justin in, because this is insane. Now, we're not really going to cover this news story too much because it's still developing, but unfortunately there was a tragic shooting in a church earlier today. At least 24 people lost their lives. It is actually a very, very sad situation. Oh God, no, I just picked the wrong thing. There we go. Congressman, but here we go. The nice levity about this. Congressman falls for alt-right meme. Falsely reports Texas shooter was Sam Hyde. This is how we brighten this up just a little bit before we move on. Come on, load this fucking video.
Yeah, for those who are not aware, Sam Hyde is himself a meme, and
It's just the community.
you know, there is a gallows humor to the internet when bad shit happens. It's kind of like Anthony Jeselnik's routine. It's you got to find the humor in the dark shit, and you got to do it right away. And for in this case, Poll did it because one thing you should know: any bad thing that happens in the world,
Sam Hyde
it's
did it.
probably Sam Hyde's fault.
Yeah, he did it. Sam Hyde did it.
As much as we can.
And are you learning any more about how investigators are now piecing information together? Do you know anything about the attacker?
We don't. It was reported to me that he's actually not from this community. Apparently, his name was released as Sam Hyde. That was the name I was.
Oh, he can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it. You son of a bitch, Sam Hyde. You need to stop killing people. You're a fucking madman.
Adult Swim, you should be ashamed for ever having given him a show.
God damn right. Sam Hyde is a fucking...
Mass
Sam
murderer.
Hyde. He's a mass murderer.
Unacceptable. No, this is the kind of, like, I am not for the death penalty, but honestly, Sam Hyde needs to be put down like a dog.
Zebro is a god of tolerance and peace, but even he would not embrace Sam Hyde. Sam Hyde...
Sam, you shouldn't have done this, Sam. This is bad news. Why'd you do this?
I'm disappointed in you, Sam. Yet again. Yet again, Sam. All right, let's get Justin on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, to those not familiar, now, he was featured recently as an undersubbed of the week. And our good friend here, Justin, is, in fact, a very talented YouTuber, has some bants. The guy's got some wit. And so while I string this out as long as I can, while Jeff brings him into the whole thing, and it's
okay.
wonderful.
All right. Fuck.
Get here eventually. Oh, I was supposed to do that.
No, I was doing it. I was just kind of like, oh, you're in exposition.
So as Jeff is doing this, we're gonna just transition into this comfortable talking point. Which
what's going on,
there
guys?
we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome Justin Whang to the YouTube Saints.
Yeah, Jeff was tempted to say this is our first Asian-looking guy here, but then I reminded him
did you have
Ian
Ian
came
on?
on one time.
You had like Ian Miles Chong in here.
Yeah, but no, I mean he forgets female guests, he forgets Asian guests. I mean,
I'm not gonna forget I'm not gonna forget an Asian man. I just forget women because they're just not important.
Damn, Asian women specifically, or just any kind of woman?
Any kind of woman.
Goddamn.
Yeah. As soon
I'm
as
sorry for bringing a alt-right meme onto your show right here.
there you go, boy.
Let me just adjust my camera here. Like, it's making me bright like fucking Mr. Burns when they found him in the fucking forest.
You gotta prop that fucking shirt up just a little bit more. Show the monster himself.
Yeah, the monster. This fucking savage killer. You know what's fucked up?
Listen, I mean, I could have, fuck you, Justin. Honestly, like, it's our first time interacting, but let me tell you, fuck you, dude, because I could have worn a shirt with Mao Zedong or Hitler or any of that shit.
Yeah, we could have just like coordinated all the worst.
No, we
fucking
could have
people.
had a whole like mass murderer fucking theme tonight, but we didn't get that. You know why? Because you weren't communicating with me.
I'm a
You're
bad
like, you know what?
communicator. As your audience will find out.
I love racist serial killers. I'm gonna wear my Sam Hyde shirt tonight, and oh wow, they featured my hero on the show. Yeah, you could have informed me, but you didn't. And
where did you get a Sam Hyde shirt? I want one of those. Jesus,
I got it from Sam Hyde.
Why do you have
did you really? Does he sell
yeah,
those
like,
shirts?
it's like, yeah, he has it on the $1 Million Extreme website. It's actually like they put like a nice amount of detail into it. It has the size. I got an XL, but they call it extra LGBT. It has like a little like disclaimer on it saying that like you have permission to beat up anybody caught wearing bootleg $1 Million Extreme merchandise.
God damn, man, that's fucking
That's
hilarious.
the details. That's why he's such an effective killer.
I hate the notion that we as the YouTube Saints might actually be taking notes from Sam Hyde about how to merch well. Jeff, you're taking notes, right?
Yeah, I am taking. Yes, I'm
but
taking
I mean,
notes.
like, what the fuck kind of person thinks about that, Jeff?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Can't you see?
You know
I'm
what's
writing
fucked
it down.
up,
I'm writing it down right now.
Hang on, what I want to know is because he's so public now, is Sam Hyde's face public domain yet?
I don't know how that works. Maybe.
I don't either, but I gotta wonder because it's like, I mean, you could like just like slap him on top of Stalin and be like, "That's T-shirt." Nope.
I mean,
fuck
I don't
Sam
know. Like,
Hyde. Your face as a racist and as a fucking like mass murderer, it's already an established brand, dude. I'm not stealing anything.
you know, it wasn't just CNN that reported him either. It was Univision. They fucking like, I don't speak Spanish, but I can listen to the clip, and they're saying like whatever the fuck blah 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 in Spanish, Sam Hyde, and it says it like what's the fucking word for sospecho or whatever the fuck suspect like, it had, like dude, I can't fucking speak Spanish, but it had the little bar at the bottom that basically said the suspect Sam Hyde.
Wow.
Like this fucking T-shirt is like the meme represented on it just shows the state of fucking journalism in the world right now. You know, you just gotta rush it out. Don't check your sources. Just put it out there.
To be fair, I mean, it's not as though, you know, Spanish Hispanic people, as it was, needed another reason to hate Sam Hyde after everything he did with the Bolivars. That was fucked up, right?
You know,
I'm just attaching him to everything ever.
You know
Well,
what
no, I
I'm
mean,
surprised
like,
about?
the most impressive thing about Sam Hyde is that, like, he keeps up so well. Like, he must have a wonderful vitamin regimen, because this guy, I mean, think about it. I mean, yeah, he was like, you know, he helped Baby Doc come to power in Haiti, and next thing you know, he's helping Richard Spencer resurrect the Ku Klux Klan. I don't know how long a man can live and how much work he can do in a single life, but I am impressed. I am impressed.
It is impressive.
He actually has started shilling vitamins, believe it or not. Like he's like out there like Abacus pills. I think it's made by the same people who make Soylent. Like it has very similar branding, and
Oh my god! But here, you know, here's the funny thing: the same people who laugh at that, myself included, are the same people who, when Joe Rogan says, "Yeah, you got to try on it. It's worth a try. Gets your brain all unfucked up, and you can like get jacked and go into your fucking sensory deprivation tank, and it's great." Like, oh yeah, Joe Rogan, I'm gonna take your word for it. Fuck you, Sam Hyde, you racist ass piece of shit. I don't want any of your nutraceuticals.
It seems like at least this time with the mass shooting, nobody tried to blame it on David Sherrod. Did you see that the last time?
Wait, what? Oh wait, I did see that. He like popped up as a killer, and people. Oh no, I thought they showed that he was like a victim. And they were looking for him or something.
Yeah,
they do it with almost all of them, but I think they finally stopped trying to blame it on Spinosaurus. Like every time I see that, I'm like, oh, dude, no, stop. No.
I almost want to ask Dave if I still talk to him. I'd be like, how does it feel to be a meme? But I'm like, oh wait, you're not a good meme.
I still talk to him actually. I talked to him recently. He's actually doing a lot better. He's doing a lot.
Is
better.
he?
Yeah, he is. He's doing a lot.
There's like, I'll be honest, like Spino turned into a bit of a cunt, but I was kind of more worried for him. Yeah, no,
he's getting better. He's getting better. You know,
I just watched him on Bunty's stream the other day. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, dude, that was a really good interview. I was watching that too. That was pretty badass. So I wanted to ask you, Justin. So not only are you a YouTuber, but you're also a guitarist in the band Jinx.
Yeah. It's we just put out a song called Fade. We've been working on this project now about 2 years. I've been in a bunch of bands, and this is probably it for me the last time I'm going to try doing anything with a band, but I'm really hyped on it. We're probably going away to record some more, and we're doing this kind of thing. Like, we're not putting out an album or anything. It's just things have changed such that you're just better off putting out individual songs and whatnot. But I'm really hyped about it.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's the thing that I'm kind of curious about. Is like with the change in how music actually exists and even works these days, the advent of iTunes and whatnot. I'm not surprised that people focus more specifically on like types of songs than they do albums. Like albums don't even make sense anymore.
No, like the only reason, and I've actually had this discussion with my band a lot. I think the only reason at this point to ever put an album is if you have a label that's putting money to you to make it for them. Otherwise, the way I see it, people will consume an album as a single piece of content the way they would an individual song or a music video. So you're burning through like maybe a year's work all at once.
Sure.
It doesn't make sense.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, there's like so many goddamn times an album will come out, even from when I was growing up, an album would come out from like a huge ass musician that I loved. I absolutely fucking loved. That's a great song. Track number 3, awesome song. Track number 6, good song. Track number 7, even better song. And track number 12, great. All the tracks in between just kind of felt like filler a lot.
100% agreed.
What's the last great and like thorough album you can remember?
Music to Make Love to Your Old Lady by Lovage. It's Mike Patton. Mike Patton's Mike Patton's side project with Handsome a Boy Modeling School. Like fucking, it's nothing but music and memes.
That's very fair. Here's the thing: if you're gonna answer that question with Mike Patton, you're kind of like, all right, I'm gonna be bowling with a handicap here.
Yeah. Sorry, Mike Patton. Mike Patton's amazing, dude.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like Mike Patton. I think the Gorillaz, right? Beirut.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I'm just thinking in terms of bands who've actually built albums, like bands who were like, we're not just gonna make a bunch of songs and make a disc. We're gonna build an album.
Okay.
It's like there are so few albums that I've ever been able to listen to like all the way through. Like I've always been like more how Jeff described, where it's a song here, and I was always that guy that made my own mixtapes and shit of just the shit I want to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you remember when you discovered Anima from Tool?
Yeah.
And that was an album you listened to beginning to end.
But not Undertow. Not Undertow.
See, this might be sacrilege, but like I was like the guy that like even for that album, I focused on the songs that were singles. Like those were the ones that they picked for that just happened to stand out the most to me. So I would always just listen to those ones over and over again.
Everything else in that.
Your apparent intellect had betrayed your mustache.
No.
We're a millennial.
Anima is a good example of like you have great songs, but in between are memes. Like those were fucking memes. Like the devil's eggs or whatever the fuck it was. The it's like a German sounding recitation of a fucking recipe.
Yeah.
On Anima. That's a meme. That's not a song. That's a fucking meme. Like it's just
with those albums though. I feel like more people kind of reflect Nick's sentiment than ours with that album though. Because like Tool is always a band that I see get brought up on like when it comes to discussing the value of an entire album. Like at the very least, even if I don't listen to it that way, I know that that's a band that a lot of people listen to that way.
Sure.
Well, let me ask. Actually, I mean, I'm just going off your hair here, but Jetty Lead, good friend of mine, my audio engineer, the guy who allows me to sound half decent, says Arion, cheesy as fuck, but so
Arion is fucking dope.
Arion is great, dude. Arion's awesome. Yeah.
There we go. So
I have an old man problem.
His take. Cheesy as fuck, but so well orchestrated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fair?
I like some cheesy fucking music like that.
Dude, Dragon Force is cheesy as fuck, but they're incredible musicians.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that is like Dragon Force is almost like it's almost self-parody. It's so over the top, but I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's fucking great, dude. It's amazing. I don't know.
Same thing, like if you like heavier stuff, there's this band Archspire that I feel like they've become kind of like the Dragon Force of like death metal, which is like over the top playing like that. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Like it almost feels like if whatchamacallit, if Death Clock were a serious band.
Ooh, I like that.
Not so much
Clock
in like
is a serious band. What kind of shit are you talking right now?
I always have this I have this old man problem. I really honestly do. And I hate to belie it, but like I do feel it. So to get back to Tool and not to dwell on Tool at all, but you know there's a lot of romanticism behind it. People love Anima, people love fucking what was the one right after Anima? Lateralis, 10,000 Days. People like all that kind of shit. Honestly,
That
man,
was hard. That one was hard to like.
10,000 Days was very hard to like. My favorite is still Opiate because it's so raw, it's so fucking unpolished, and it's so fucking aggressive, and you don't get music like that anymore.
You know what it was? He didn't have his wine then.
True, and he seemed like he was emotionally and mentally unhinged the entire time that he was on tour for Opiate.
Yeah, but you take Perfect Circle. Perfect Circle went the same way. Like Perfect Circle was written by the bass player. All those initial songs, they were all hers, and like she'd like mentioned that her dream was to have Maynard Keenan do the thing. Yeah. And then it came around to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll fucking do this." So it was lottery for this homie.
Ended up being really good.
Yeah, and it came out really good. But since then, like, she left. All of the new Perfect Circle shit, it's all just Maynard's side project now.
Yeah, it's true.
That's weird how that happened.
It is really weird how that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, well, she left, and I think she left to go do Swan with Billy Corgan.
Really?
So I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think she left to go and do Zwan with him. But if not, like, Perfect Circle is now Maynard's project. It's not hers.
So weird.
He's gone.
My favorite Maynard project is Green Jelly, though. Yeah! Even though like they've become like a shadow of them for their former selves, it's still like
their shows are still so good.
It was all right. Here's the thing about their shows, though. Like, I didn't realize this until I finally had a chance to see them live.
Yeah,
they like franchised the band name out, so there's like lots of Green Jellies around the country.
Yes, there is.
Sometimes you see a good one, sometimes you don't see a good one. I saw one. It was like an old dude on drums who I think was one of the original members, and then he had like 3 kids in the band that they probably weren't even fucking sperm when those albums were released.
Yep.
Playing out of combo amps, like not tuning their guitars. It was so fucking awkward.
I'm sorry. Yep. Green Jelly was one of Maynard's projects?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So was Revolting Cocks. Oh, wait. Was Revolting Cocks Maynard? Or
no. Revolting Cocks.
No, that was Al Jorgensen. That was old Al Jorgensen. Yeah.
That was Maynard. I had no idea Green Jelly was Maynard though.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that does it when you think about it. When I think about it, though, that makes Pussifer make a lot more sense.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah. It really does. When he lets his freak flag fly. I hate Maynard James Keenan. I really do. I think he's a giant prick. But the dude he's insanely talented. It really is.
Oh no, it's like Alex Gray. I met Alex Gray. Alex Gray is an amazing artist. If anyone out there knows him, amazing artist.
Interesting guy to meet.
Interesting guy. Well, no, terrible guy to meet because he's a wannabe. He's an aspiring cult leader.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He's an interesting guy to meet.
He is a very interesting guy to meet. And it's funny because you show up there, and if you show up at a cult event, and you end up talking with the aspiring cult leader, you will find very quickly, if you are more intelligent than this cult leader, you will find very quickly they are dull and simple and very unfortunate creatures, but very talented. You see the artwork, you're like, well, it's I get why stupid people follow your spiritual vision now.
Well, that's
very nice.
So when we're talking about complete albums and epic...
Oh, actually, real quick, Jetty Lead... Well, no, real quick, Jetty Lead is saying, yes, he is. He came with me to one of those events, actually. He's seen it. He knows.
Yeah. As far as like as a packaged album, as a sellable fucking product, that's not just like a bundle of really good songs with a bunch of filler shit. Can you think of... And this is an honest challenge. I'm not saying like this is the penultimate, but can you think of a more complete album than Appetite for Destruction? Because that's a pretty good one. Whether you like him or not, that's a pretty fucking phenomenal album.
Gotta keep in mind, dude, I grew up a Phil Collins fan.
I'm thinking like I feel like I'm confusing it with Megadeth album right now.
Oh, You know,
It might be the tequila like making things a blur right now, but I'm forgetting whose that is.
I'm gonna throw this out
what?
there. I'm gonna throw this out.
Oh, Guns N'
Guns N'
Roses,
Roses, dude. Guns N' Roses.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw this out there, and it's not even something I necessarily stand behind, but I think it's I think it's a contender that's worth considering.
Satanic News Network is like, Appetite is horrible. I'm sorry, Satanic News Network.
I'm not a big Appetite. I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan.
Neither am I.
There are
The great
actually, I remember
Southern-
a tattoo artist. Like he's like a super huge Guns N' Roses fan, and he heard that and he made me listen. Is Appetite Destruction like the one with Welcome to the Jungle and all those on there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like he made me
I
like
did-
just like listen to that like beginning to end while working on me.
Okay, let me, and this isn't Jeff. This isn't my submission to this question, but I want to beg the question. The Great Southern Trendkill.
Ooh, okay. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
That is a solid album. The songs are arranged and written. It was meant to be a whole. It was meant to be a single piece, and it carried it off rather well, I'd say.
I can't argue with that. You see, like my favorite Pantera album is probably Vulgar Display,
Yep.
but Great Southern
Everyone's
Great
favorite,
Southern
but-
Tranquil. It's,
But when you bring up Trendkill, Trendkill's the album. It's no one's favorite, and if it's someone's favorite, you have to ask why. But because it's when you hear that, it's usually a suicide note. But no, but honestly, like it's
that's one of my favorite tracks on that album.
No, they're wonderful. I mean, I still go back and listen to it even when I'm not thinking of killing myself. It's wonderful. It's like
yeah.
It's a great pair of songs. But that was a composed album. And when you get to that, you're like, ooh, I want to like other things more. Incubus's Science.
Make yourself Science.
Yeah.
Science,
is
not
good.
Make Yourself, Science. Before they got big, before pop and all that, when it was like Certain Shade of Green and whatever the other one was.
Here's a good question.
That was a solid album.
Here's a good question. Let's answer the eternal question that a lot of people have been asking. As far as like old school metal goes, Metallica or Megadeth?
Honestly, like I'm gonna have to go Metallica, even though the Megadeth songs I really like, I probably like better than any Metallica song as a whole, like a discography as a whole. Definitely Metallica.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nick?
Yeah. No, I was honestly on the side of Metallica. I've never actually been a fan of Megadeth.
Wow.
I'm not a metal guy though. I'm not a metal guy. I'm not.
I'm gonna have to be the dissenting voice. Now, don't get me wrong. One of my favorite metal songs of all time is One. Even though And Justice for All was not really the strongest of albums ever out there, the song One by Metallica is one of my favorite songs of all time. It is so fucking iconic, so emotional, so raw. I fucking love that song. But I'm a Megadeth guy, man. I just can't help it. The betrayal of the Napster shit, the load and reload. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that much inside. Fuck off. Like, no, I can't. Dave Mustaine never sold out, but that's only because he never got famous enough.
When I think of Metallica, that is honestly
in the chat thing. A lot of people saying that they hate Dave Mustaine's voice, and I think that's a big part of it for me. Like, one of my favorite things to do is go to karaoke, pick a Megadeth song on, and just like imitate his fucking voice. he just sounds like such a fucking wiener.
He does sound like a wiener. I know that's the weakest
part
of
it. You Peace Sells, and you just want to smack him a little bit.
It's the weakest part of Megadeth, but other than that, like they're so talented. The rest of the band was so fucking talented. I loved Megadeth.
Marty Friedman is such a good player.
Yeah, but keep in mind, I mean, like you ask me Megadeth or Metallica. And I'm thinking, at the time, I didn't care for either.
What about Iron Maiden?
Like,
you say Iron Maiden?
Yeah.
Fucking love Iron Maiden.
Can I play with madness? Yeah, dude. I'd go.
I feel like they like the way they harmonized and whatnot. It informed a lot of melodic death metal later down the line, which that became one of my favorite subgenres of metal for such a long time.
Absolutely.
Like those fucking third harmonies,
Yeah,
like
how-
that's them.
Let me ask you this: how many people do each of you know who learned to ARP listening to Dio?
Learn to what? Listening to Dio?
Like learn to ARP
ARP?
on arpeggio ARP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just ARP on a guitar. The classic metal, high end shit.
Oh yeah, the fucking chat loves the Maiden, man. Fuck yes, yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Maiden's
but
a good
how
fucking
many of-
band.
How many of you?
So so everybody out there, if you got questions for Justin, start getting them in now. But let's get into a different conversation. What compelled you to get into YouTube, man?
I have no idea, honestly. It's something I always kind of wanted to do for a long time. My channel actually started as a Let's Play channel, and then I was doing that for a little bit, and little topics would pop up where I just felt compelled to rant about it for a bit, so it kind of became a Let's Play and rant channel.
Yeah.
And now I just kept on doing it because I felt like doing it.
Let me follow that up, though, actually. I mean, did you feel like YouTube was a good idea, like a good move for you after that you looked around your apartment and you realized that you lived in a really small nightclub?
Dude, I'm like so happy with these lights I put in here. Like you don't even fucking know. Like I was like looking at like uncolored parts of my wall and I'm like, fuck, like I gotta like need more lights.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit. I mean, I have a bed skirt hung up here. I'm sorry, no, it's a curtain. Forget that white light there. But no, it's a curtain. It's like, but yeah, no, I mean, like you kind of look like you're living in a fish tank right now. It's wonderful.
Dude, it's like I've gone through many revisions of my setup here. Like is
there like a small castle or a tower off to the like
dude, you're
right
inspiring
off
me now.
camera? No, I'm thinking like, I mean, have you turned your apartment into a fishbowl? Because it like
I might have to do that as a fucking theme now because wait, who? Oh, I forgot I had like my own OBS open. I heard some like sound coming. I'm like, where's this coming from? But no, like I've always wanted to have some kind of a theme in here. You know, like for a while, I was like, maybe we should get like some kind of like vaporwave aesthetic. You know, get some busts around, but the fish tank might be way more unique.
just sitting in a fishbowl. Well, I mean, actually, you could actually make a weed channel at that point. Like, hey guys, welcome to the fishbowl. Let me tell you, it's been a hell of a week.
Welcome to the fishbowl.
Y'all gotta stay high.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's.
You would not want that. I cannot function high.
Dude, neither can
I
I.
can't. Well, I mean, I can't function. So.
I mean, I could function on acid. I could probably do a show on acid perfectly fine.
Really?
But, like weed, no way. Oh yeah, dude.
Oh my god, I absolutely do not want in no way. I want in no way anyone to actually Streamlab $250 for an acid seance.
No, a buddy of mine. So I went and saw Thor Ragnarok yesterday with a couple of friends of mine.
How was
One
it?
of them's.
I
I liked it. I fucking liked it a lot. It's got the old school like late 70s, early 80s synth music, and also the art direction from that period.
Wow,
too.
it's almost like they ripped that shit straight out of like realizing Stranger Things had a comeback.
Yeah, maybe, but it worked really well because like it's very cheesy. It's using storylines from the cheesy late 70s, early 80s comic books, so it was actually really fun. I really liked it. But we're on our way to the show. I'm hanging out with a really old friend of mine, and I've got a flask full of whiskey because I never go and watch a movie sober. That's fucking stupid. And he was like, "Hey
That movie
brother,
might suck.
hey brother, you want to drop some acid, man? I'll fucking put it in your eye like old times, man." I'm like, dude, no, I got shit to do. I'm sorry, but now I'm kind of like, should have saved it. Should have saved it for the show.
Yeah.
Maybe
Flip
one of
your
these
contacts upside down so they turned into bowls. And then you took each of those drops. You put them into a vial.
You just
And you're like,
you scoop
I
the
have you
LSD
for later.
straight
have
into your
you for
eyeball.
later.
Yeah, for sure, man. Sweet. Okay, so let's look at some of these super chats. See if we got some questions for Justin. Oh my god, there's a lot of these. Holy shit. Let me find out where I'm supposed to be. Jonathan Billings. Huh?
No, I'm saying, like, stop giving us money. Don't stop giving us money.
Jonathan Billings, when will Harvey Wood slow down on the rape scandals? Also, Wizard of Oz, which movies have you been in?
Amy in a Cage, Ascendance. Them's the only ones I want to mention.
Amy in the Cage is actually a really good movie.
Did you watch it?
I did, dude. Absolutely. You did really good in it, too. AIMEE
Oh, no.
in a Cage.
They cut my part down so much, but no, that was... I mean, be honest. Was it one of the strangest films you've seen?
It's up there. It's pretty up there.
What's it about?
Oh, dude. Oh, God.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's weird.
There's a girl, Amy, and her mom is being seduced by Crispin Glover, and they want to
her grandma.
Her grandma is
Even
being
better.
seduced by Crispin Glover, and they want to put Amy into a mental institution. It's also in a post-apocalyptic world that you only see outside the window until it starts crashing into the story. It's a fucking weird, surrealistic nightmare. It's a really good film. It's great. And Nick's in it.
I'm glad you. Yeah, I was in the end. I had like 3 times as much screen time, and then I only come out really apparently in the director's edition.
You look really depraved in the movie. It was pretty great.
That's what he wanted.
I know.
Here's a little fun thing if you watch the film. So I'm basically, my character is, I just want to abduct and just like turn this character Amy into a rape slave, right? Yeah. Now
Like
Amy, this girl, here's the thing, Allison Ashley Arms, she comes out of Disney Channel. She was on So Random, right?
Yep.
Actually, I think she might have worked with Jake Paul. Maybe, I don't know. But she came out of that. She did the Miley Cyrus thing. She's like, I'm going to break out of this Disney Channel bullshit and get really weird. And she's like, I'm going to do this fucking weird, like Tim Burton when he's on a bad acid trip kind of film. I'm going to do that. And Allison was wonderful. But I had to actually grab her by the nape of the neck and force her down into this wicker chair many times. And she's a vegan, so she bruises easily. I noticed it one time.
Is that a real thing?
Oh yeah, vegans, they bruise.
Oh, I gotta start smacking the vegans I know.
No, if they're really malnutritioned, yeah, they can bruise easily.
Yeah, if you look sternly at a vegan, like they'll probably get a welt. It's just how it happens.
Nick Goroff with that Disney
advantage.
Channel flow.
Yeah. So Nick at Disney Channel flow. I got that Disney Channel flow. Hey ho, sit down and listen to this nigga. Like, I don't know. Yeah, but she starts bruising, and I'm like, oh god. I'm like, Allison, and like we're all getting ready. So she's sitting in the chair, and she's got this bruising on her neck, and I'm supposed to be like squatted like I'm from the Ukraine behind her. And I look up and I notice she's got this like bruising on her neck. I'm like, oh fuck, that's from the last scene. And I'm like, Allison, hey, are you okay? And she's like, what? I'm like, your neck. She's like, oh shit, am I bruising? Oh no, don't worry about that. I loved what you did. I loved that. Do more of that. It really got me into character. I'm like, I don't want to do more abusive fucking psychopath. Okay, here we go. Action. Let's go. All right. But
You've got to be rough in those situations, though. Like, I worked a lot as, like, an extra, and I work a lot as a fucking criminal as an extra. And if you're working with someone who, like, they gotta kind of, like, push you around and whatnot, like, obviously, like, they gotta pay you more if it's a stunt, so they can't go too hard. But if they're not really laying into you, it just looks like bullshit.
Here's a fun bit of trivia. And actually, let me ask Justin, are you a fan of you seen Django Unchained?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Here's a fun thing. You remember the scene where there's the Mandingo, the fighting slave? He's up in the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. That actor in the tree was just an extra that Tarantino noticed, and he's like, I like your look. Read this shit.
I'm gonna put you in a tree.
I like that. No, I like that. And he just wrote a scene real quick, and then he threw down fucking like $3,000 to get the guy his SAG card on the spot. He wrote that scene, got the guy his SAG card with the rep. He's like, rep, hey, here. Okay. He's a member now. All right. So somebody get him up there. Yep, get him up there. All right, it's the scene. We'll do the scene. Good.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, no, I mean,
Like, that's the dream right there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people who are like convinced, like, if they work as an extra a lot, that's what's gonna happen. But it's so rare when it happens.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what happened in the extra, but what happened in the same scene to the stuntman? You know, in that scene where the Mandingo's in the tree and shit gets crazy, and then guy gets off his horse and he's like, "You okay?" And he says, "Broke my collarbone." That was actually just the stuntman saying into the camera that he had broken his collarbone falling
Like
off
he
a
actually
horse.
did?
No, yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh no, here's the thing about Django Unchained. You know that scene which DiCaprio, he's at the end of the table and he's giving that lecture about how the Negro is inferior and all that shit.
Smashes him, breaks that shit.
Smashes his hand down, breaks a glass, and then he's like, ah. But he keeps delivering his lines, and he's like pulling glass out of his hand. He's like, now the Negro just requires adult supervision.
And then he smears the blood on that girl's face. That was all real.
That was all real.
That was
because,
all
like,
real.
He was just supposed to slam his hand down, and he hit a glass. And Tarantino's the kind of guy, like, if it happens, keep going. And DiCaprio is the kind of guy who he slams his hand down, he breaks this fucking glass in his hand, and then he just goes on with the scene. He's like,
and then fucking like just like without any prompting, goes over to the female actress and smears her face in his blood, and it makes an incredible scene. But like that's real, and like I have to wonder what she was thinking. She's like, Leonardo DiCaprio just smeared his blood on me. I hope he's been tested. Oh my god! What the fuck? It's Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I imagine at that point she's probably sitting there like, okay, this is a non-script.
Yeah,
we are filming a real thing here. Okay.
All right. So Sequoia Nefarious says, "Get your wangs hard for Whang." I've been at half mast.
Fucking hard.
Damn right. Super hard.
We're checking.
Tim Manson, Jesus Christ. Did the Guy Fawkes mask come to life as a cool-looking hipster? I've
gotten that comment so many fucking times.
Oh, that's...
Either that or it's like, is this anonymous? It's either Guy Fawkes, anonymous, or Steve Aoki.
You don't look anything like Steve Aoki, though.
I look good enough. I mean, I look close enough that I've tricked drunk girls at bars and I'm Steve Aoki.
I feel like if I went to fucking like Nigeria and I was like, yeah, I'm Ewan McGregor, they would have been like, oh, you're Ewan McGregor. You know, that's kind of like how that probably is.
Dude, actually, this happened in Boston, pretty much. It wasn't even a girl, it was a dude. Like, we're standing on the bathroom line, and I see this guy is kind of, like, giving me this look like he knows me. And at this point, enough people have done this to me where I'm like, oh, I already know where this is going. So he tells me, he's like, are you, like, semi-famous? And then I'm kind of like, I know where this is going, so I'm just going to have fun. So I'm like, I don't know, you tell me. So we just have like a little chit chat. The bathroom opens up. He goes in. He's like, "Oh, you know, like thanks for talking to me. My name is blah blah blah." And I'm like, hey, "Yeah, my name is Steve." And he's like, "I know." And he fucking runs off into the bathroom all stoked.
Oh god, Evelyn
on that note. Yeah. So we there is a certain level of fame one has to deal with, and
we have so many super chats I'm trying to go through. So many.
All right, we're gonna do super chats.
Evelyn Lund Goldstein says, "Traps love Whang. Hashtag traps for Whang. Hashtag Viva la Trapistan." There's you have some trap followers.
Wait, so like where did we land on the "Are traps gay" debate?
Lacey Green had the best answer. If you fucked the girl that you saw and felt good about that when you left, then that's not gay. If you enjoyed the man that you discovered afterwards,
That's pretty gay.
maybe that's kind of gay. You know what? That's on you, bro.
My answer still stays the same, which is it doesn't really matter. Would it stop you?
Oh, I love
I
when
guess that
people ask me.
determines it.
Yeah.
When people ask, and here's the thing, Andy Worski, if you ever see this, this is what Jeff Holiday told me, and it's hilarious. Is that the best response to a trap? Is that if you bring a gorgeous looking bitch home with nice big old titties, and you get her home and she drops trow and she's got a dick, the Andy Worski response is the best, and that's just.
Well played.
All right, let's do this.
Well played.
So,
Guess I'm
Andy,
sucking
I'm
dick
not
for the first
saying-
time.
Andy,
Oh well.
Andy, and listen, the YouTube Saints and myself, we're not saying you're gay, or that you'd bang a trap and it would make it gay, but it's just, you get to answer those questions a bit longer now. So congratulations, thank you. Happy to help your channel.
Johnny Hellcat says, in the immortal words of Sir Sick, super poopy head butt love. We love Sir Sick. Sir Sick's a good dude. Serete Coochie says, Alex Jones. Hang on. Alex Jones here. We have the best nutraceuticals. Right now you can get 100. Oh, fuck, dude. Hang on. Right now you can get 100% same high dick pills. Take them, black out from lead poisoning, wake up and spill the victory over the globalists, coding your body in a FEMA camp.
Oh, well written, friend.
Pretty
God
good.
damn, that was good. That was good.
Sequoia says, both Amon Amarth and Insomnium last albums are meant to be listened through. That's true. That's true. I haven't listened to
Love
the
Amon
Insomnium one, but Amon Amarth's latest one was really good.
I will say, for my part too, over the last month, I've had people saying, have you listened to the new Trivium album?
Really?
Yep.
I didn't get what that was. I checked it out, and I'm like, actually, this is pretty good.
Yep. Trivium
I
is
like
pretty
this.
damn good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spectacular Wanderer says, hash cookie recipe in German. Love you, Maynard. Absolutely. Alan Poe 17. Definitely check out the band Midnight Pure Metal. Vicky Poita. Hey, how do I give Wang all my hard-earned money? You gotta have a PayPal by now, yeah?
Yeah, I got a Patreon and I got a Streamlabs.
Jeff, link them to my PayPal.
Rhino says, yeah.
Wow.
Rhino says, yeah, what about Aerosmith? Aerosmith is classic, dude. Everybody loves Aerosmith.
I just tweeted the other night that Aerosmith is fucking trash.
Did you really?
Yeah, I fucking hate Aerosmith. And it got like a good mix of like hate and people who felt vindicated by me saying that.
Oh,
so I guess it's a
dude.
bit of a divisive issue.
My big thing with Aerosmith is, like, I loved it when I was growing up, but honestly, like, I genuinely believe Aerosmith never got better than Toys in the Attic. Like, their debut fucking album was actually phenomenal. Really fucking... Or was that their debut? Might have been their debut. Maybe Get Your Wings is their debut. I can't remember. But that was legitimately good. But, like, Aerosmith always kind of felt like... almost like sellout rock a little bit.
Here's the thing I took. Aerosmith was the 70s and 80s version of what the Chili Peppers were for the 90s.
Yeah, dude.
I
Yeah,
can see that comparison.
absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, Anthony Kiedis and all of them, everyone involved was very, very good at what they did. But at a certain point, it's like, you gotta get and put it in you. At that point, that was, yeah, hey, heroin. I love heroin. But wait, what? That's all most people got from that song. And
Spectacular
that wasn't
Wanderer says, Peace sells,
what it
but
was
Nick
about.
ain't buying. Slayer rules. Slayer is fucking amazing. Slayer is incredible. It's timeless. Fucking Angel of Death is amazing. Godzilla fan 754. What's up, buddy? I know you. Here's some perfect albums: Sgt. Pepper's, The Wall, OK Computer, Dark Side of the Moon, In Rainbows, and the White Album. What do you think? I would agree with everything except for the Radiohead.
Oh, fuck off! No,
I really
got
like
hung up
OK
on the radio.
Computer.
I like
got
OK
hung up
Computer
on
too.
OK Computer, I'm like, that is a perfect album.
Except that they ripped off the song Creep.
Really?
Yeah, they
What
did.
what did they rip off?
They oh God, it was something in the Hollies. No, but Creep they actually did they ripped off another band. Absolutely ripped off another band. Yeah. Just look it up, man. It's fucking crazy.
You have to.
Erudite Fuzz says, I guess I have to be the lone Anthrax guy as usual. Dude, Anthrax is the shit. Worship music fucking rocked. And point for Megadeth, Dave didn't sing Ain't My Bitch. Yeah. Spectacular Water.
Bitch. That fucking song.
Yeah. Spectacular Water says, Justin, I saw Sinbad pimping the Shazam Blu-ray.
Oh man, the Shazam phenomenon that like never like will never ever leave me or my channel now that I've made it a thing. This fucking
Congratulations, well done making it a thing.
I made a thing out of it on my channel, and like I've brought like the dumbest, most annoying, like aggressively stupid people into my fucking life. Like they were all right. So did you guys see like the April Fool's video that College Humor put out? That was like after that kind of like became a viral thing, Shazam, the Sinbad Genie movie.
Yes.
They made a fake one, and people who believe in the Mandela effect or believe that this is a real movie, they think that College Humor like actually discovered the movie, and like here's the clip, and they're all claiming they remember this clip, even though like they clearly made it like months ago.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ugh.
No, that's just ridiculous. We're going to take a break from the Streamlabs, catch up on our stream, or from the Super Chats, check up on our Streamlabs. Oh, we actually do have some good questions for you here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Holy shit, there's a lot. Oh, my God. Fuck me dead. Oh, my God. What the shit? What have you people been doing? What are you doing with your lives? Why are you giving us money?
Jeff, stop.
Okay, Gord Pollard says, praise Keck for his works through the format and through the most criminally undersubbed content in this dying platform. May cummies flow like the wine for you fine sirs. I think I read that already. Rimshi says, back in time from a fishing trip to catch the Saints. The logistics on the wine is still being worked out. Yeah, that's true. Fuck, I did read these. Okay. Body
You
Ben
really can make
says,
cummies wine too.
oh, dude, there's so many cummies. The cummies are fucking infest my life. Like, people infest your life with Sinbad memes.
There's actually a book, like you can like it's like bartending with semen. There's a cookbook and a bartender's guide.
Justin, don't encourage these people. Body Ben says, gotta head out early, but glad I caught at least the news. Shadowlay, my dudes, praise the format. Jeff, check your Patreon DMs. I will, buddy, I promise. Tatrol says, all Asians are female. Some of you just need to flip over. Oh,
damn. He's trying to get that butt pussy.
Yeah. Show me the pussy balls. Ideological Limbo says, Shadowlay, my dudes, I've got nothing clever to say, just sharing some love. Praise the format. Soylent is banned in Canada. Is it really banned in Canada? That's weird. Baron Von Cut and Paste, Dragon Force's lyrics really work with their music until you listen closely and realize that they just plugged a bunch of fantasy cliches into an RNG. That's true. Stephen Nick, if you need a band that's raw and aggressive, listen to Between the Buried and Me.
Oh, that band is so sick. Love
Really?
that band.
I've never heard of them.
They're really good. Like a really good mix of very like proggy, interesting stuff and like just heavier metalcore influence things.
Okay. They're like a
Yeah,
heavier...
Alaska and Colors are the two albums I would recommend for them. So good.
They're like a heavier Dream Theater, and their drummer's possibly better than Neil Peart. I recommend their album, The Coma Machine. The Coma Machine. X-Tiger, we need to come up with a way for pumpkin spice latte to be the official coffee beverage of the alt-right, thus racist. That way we can watch SJW struggle to justify drinking it.
I like that.
Yeah, everything we don't like, we just need to make a campaign to have it branded as alt-right so it's no good anymore.
Exactly. Absolutely.
That's the trick.
Can we do that with Star Trek Discovery? That'd be good. 'Cause I hate Star Trek Discovery. Satanic News Network caught Dragon Force live in Atlanta over the summer, and it was easily the best show I've ever seen. Hung out with Sam Topman outside the venue for almost 2 hours. Now take my money for alleviating my college loneliness. Hashtag Nick, did you listen to Trivium yet? He just said he did.
I did. Honestly, you know what? I don't even like that kind of music normally, but I gotta say, like, yeah, I listened to a few tracks. It was pretty good.
Trivium's pretty good.
It really is.
Wonder Why says $5 for showing me just how little I know about popular music. Also, question for Justin. Stephen Reich, best modern American composer or just a phase?
I don't know Stephen Reich.
Stephen Reich.
Ooh.
Well,
Apparently just a phase then.
Stephen Wright.
Maybe I'm ignorant.
Yeah, he's just he's an American composer. That's interesting. I don't know. Breadmaster PPJ, while Dave Mustaine is a superior guitar player, Metallica is overall a better band. Oh.
Oof, I would not say Dave Mustaine is a superior guitar player.
Matt Pride, though, says to Jeff Megadeth, thank you. Appreciate you. Satanic News Network again. Slayer beats them both. Jeff Hanneman's guitar work defines what thrash was meant to be. Also, Pantera didn't release a bad record with Phil Anselmo. If anyone listens to melodic death metal, the Black Dahlia Murder just released a killer record.
Oh, dude, that album fucking slays.
I've heard some of it is fucking great. Oh, dude. Black Dahlia Murder is legitimately good fucking music.
Yeah, they are so fucking good.
Merbite says, you said Streamlabs 250, right? Or shit, was it 250? And they tipped us $2.50. Feed us the patty, $5. What do you guys think of folk/Celtic metal and also oi?
Folks, that's like what you call it? I guess Fintroll would be folk metal.
Yep.
Arion, which was brought up before, that would be folk metal, I think. So that's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's good shit. It's absolutely good shit. Oi music is different. Oi boy music.
Oi music is fucking trouble. Oi music is, we broke something tonight, we're gonna break something later. Let's party at your house.
It's like if you're really into oi music and you're like, yeah, no, I'm totally into this. This is like, yeah, you got to check out this show, and you go there and suddenly you're surrounded by a bunch of neo-Nazis, and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, you got to be careful with oi music.
Even that too. If you don't end up with neo-Nazis, you end up with a bunch of fuckers who are like, I'm gonna drink as much PBR as I can get my hands on, and I'm gonna fucking smash the shit out of wherever you bring me. I'm glad we're friends.
Five Hamilton says, I'm not huge on metal, but my favorite metal song is Let the Bodies Hit the Floor by Drowning Pool. You guys will laugh at this, I hope. RPB told Beauty and Beta that SA couldn't have been used to dox people. Oh god, okay, hang on. Okay, first of all, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor by Drowning Pool is a perfectly fine nu metal song. I don't hate nu metal. I really legitimately don't. I don't hate nu metal
my
at all.
band is like very nu metal-esque, so I can't hate on it.
Yeah, no, and dude, fucking Jinx, your band is really good. I was listening to some of the music before we started. I like it. I like it a lot.
Do you want to promote that again?
Yeah,
it's Jinx.
What's that band called?
Jinx.
And where can you find them?
JYNX. We're on Facebook, Twitter. Everything is We Are Jinx in the URL.
Mm-hmm. No, it's good shit. It was totally good shit. And Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, Drowning Pool, totally fine nu metal. Good stuff. It's very solid. But the other part was Red Pill Black told Beauty and the Beta that social autopsy couldn't have been used to dox people. Well, unfortunately, it was actually legitimately used to dox people. We've seen that is true. So she's a lying sack of shit, and she can eat my asshole. Anyway, all that aside, we have a format to get through. And unfortunately, I also did see JT Yearsley trying to cause trouble for me. He did type, he's trying to convince me to take a death shot. And I think I will actually take a death shot. I think I will.
A death shot?
Yeah, I think I'll take it.
Jeff, I have to be in control of this. Okay, I have to be in control of this stream from now on.
We're gonna take a death shot. And then we're gonna move on to our format. So JT sent me this shit a while ago. This is Spiritus Zbigniew. It is a product of Portland. It is also highly flammable. It's 96% alcohol per volume, not 192% or 192 proof. I'll take a shot because the audience demands it.
Yeah.
So Nick, Justin, let's get introduced to our undersubbed of the week.
Yeah, undersubbed of the week is this dude, Wavywebsurf. I actually found his content a while ago when Anthony Fantano had shared a video he posted, and he just does a lot of really interesting commentary videos. he'll go into like the social issues that we're all talking about, which he tends to refer to as normie drama. But then he'll also like pick like just random things that he finds interesting or obscure internet stories, which is the kind of thing that I like to do from time to time as well. So I've really been enjoying his content lately, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot of this dude just like doing good shit. He just put out something too. It was like a 30-minute like mini documentary, the history of YouTube, brought together like a lot of like nostalgia of shit that I didn't remember that I fucking remembered.
Without further ado, let's check out some Wavywebsurf. Oh, fuck me dead.
I'm gonna catch up to you with that shot.
What's up? It's Wavywebsurf. My boy just sent me this beat that he made in his MIDI player. It's a banger. Let's go. Hey, king of the internet. Hey, king of the internet. Hey, king of the internet. Wavywebsurf, the king of the fucking internet. Wavywebsurf, internet administrator, YouTube personality, and commentary vid creator. I sip my coffee, and now I'm ready to pull out a machete and give these clowns a beheading. Yeah, I'm coming for the throne, I ain't talking about no chess games. My comedy videos leaving them with chest pains. I honestly feel like I'm headed for the best, main. Check out the sub count, what does that suggest, main? H3, Leafy is here and PewDiePie. Markiplier, Pyrocynical, KSI. I'm trying to pass all of you simultaneously, so I upload different genres of videos aimlessly. And I'll admit some content was done a bit hastily, but even I think my shittiest videos are dank to me. So if you disagree, you can see me on Twitter, bitch, motherfucker. Goddamn, I gotta cool off. Yeah, they think it's easy being the king of the internet, but shit, it's actually really hard. Okay, very difficult, very, very difficult. I haven't left my computer in 3 years just because I got so much shit that I have to manage all the time.
I love it, dude. I love it. The dude's
I
got
actually
some
haven't seen that one.
Yeah, that's great. Is that what he has for his trailer, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's just so fucking tight, man. It's so tight.
It is exactly what you need for a YouTube trailer. It is. Channel is so worth checking out. It's fun. I mean, he's full of his own kind of shit. And that's fine, but it's a fun channel. Go check it out.
Love that.
Yeah,
he's such a chill guy too.
Link is in the description. Absolutely go check him out. Okay, the question I have to pose to you two guys right before I go piss really bad. What makes a successful YouTube channel?
Oh, fuck. I'm not the person to ask for that.
Self, loathing. Yeah, you have to hate yourself. You have to hate yourself in order to try and put yourself on display for the world.
There definitely has to be like any kind of artist that puts ourselves out like there has to be some kind of like self-loathing in the sense where it's like you kind of put it out there and you're like, oh, I do this for me, but at some level you are seeking approval to say, oh, maybe I don't suck as much as I think I do.
Or even as much as you just have to generate some sense of worth. And so you create a thing and you throw it out into the world. No? It's good fun times. It's kind of like why all of the YouTube people suddenly realize when they do that for a living that it's a fucking weird environment to exist in. Yeah.
YouTube?
Oh yeah. Well,
it's a really strange place to exist in.
No, if you have no schedule, yeah, like your schedule is getting done what you need to get done. Ooh. All of a sudden, it's like, is that my only motivation? I only need to do the things I absolutely need to do to survive.
Bare minimum? Fantastic. Sign me up.
Yeah, the rest of the time I just get to be creative. And what does creative turn into? It's like, well, coming up with a bunch of ideas and thinking that they're shit. Oh, not so much, but it's all. If you watch The Libertine, yeah?
The what?
Have you seen that film, The Libertine?
No.
Oh, Johnny Depp plays the Earl of Rochester.
God, I'm
Rochester.
automatically turned off. Johnny Depp is playing an extremely pompous role. No, I don't want to watch it.
What kind of hats are you wearing in it?
It's a fantastic hat. It's a fantastic hat. But the whole show, the whole play, the whole scene, it's just based around the Earl of Rochester, who was interested in nothing more than fucking. He just wanted to fuck whores from the theater and write good plays, and then fuck the whores who played those plays, and that was good. And then apparently he fell for an actress. And when he fell for an actress, he turned her into the best actress. This is the film.
Okay.
The end, I won't spoil for you unless you're a history buff. But no. Lord John of Rochester was exiled from London so many times. Why was he exiled from London? Oh, because he offended the king. Like, that's a guy I'd like to know. He offended the king. He offended the king. I would love to know this man. And so it's a wonderful movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds
What
interesting.
was it again? The what?
Libertine.
The Liberty.
The
Okay.
Libertine.
Libertine.
So I'm gonna put that.
The Libertine. I remember when that came out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was.
Libertine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a Johnny Depp film. You're like, oh.
God, I have so many notes. I'll have to swallow down my disdain for fucking Johnny Depp to watch it, but I feel like I could do it. Yeah. I hate Johnny Depp. All right, so we're gonna go into our oversubbed of the week now. Nick, you picked this one. No, it was actually our friend of the show, Prince of Queens, picked this one for us. The name of this channel is Miles Chronicles. Now, we probably have to put a little bit of a disclaimer on this. We're not shitting on Miles Chronicles because of his content. His content is totally fine. It's more like, holy shit, you have how many fucking subscribers? And you'll see why when we watch this right now.
Click off the video now, Mom. You don't want to see it. Hello, my name is Miles, and today I'm dyeing my armpit hairs rainbow because that just seems like something I would do.
How many subscribers does he have, Nick?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, let's keep going.
I want someone to know immediately from looking at my pits if we were on the same page or not. And if that's not the case, then that's so fine. Because my pits will still be so fine. So I've been working.
Stop. Ask that question again.
How many subscribers does he have? Not yet?
No,
okay, let's keep going.
Yet.
Okay.
Working with AT&T's Hello Lab. A super awesome project that I know you guys are gonna love. It's a web series starring me and a bunch of other cool creators. I just called myself a cool creator. I said a bunch of other. That means I'm cool. It's called Guilty Party.
Nick, how many?
Let's listen a little more.
Okay.
A groovy trans dude named Alex Silver. In the show, he has a lot to say about labels. So in honor of him, me, I thought we would do the same while my pits are being dyed in homosexual goodness. Check out Guilty Party in the link in the description box.
Don't get me wrong. I don't.
1 million.
1 million subscribers.
People.
Goddamn.
1 million people.
How?
Think this content is worth subscribing to.
Don't get me wrong. I would not mind dyeing parts of myself in homosexual colors. Like, that's cool. I mean, if it'll get me 1 million subscribers, I'll dye it right now.
But it's just a manic channel. It's like, hey everybody, hey, I got a personality disorder and I'm filming all of it, and I'm in my mom's fucking kitchen here, and I'm gonna make myself a video, and I'm gonna dye my armpit hair, and that's gonna be an act of some kind.
I'm gay. Here's some jump cuts. Give me 1 million subscribers. Fuck, dude. Wow.
Here's the thing too. Like, I feel
Hats fucking off. I mean,
well
done.
I can't even hate, but like, it's weird to me. Like I don't even feel like his content, like from watching this, is like the worst shit I've ever seen. It's not.
It's fine. The content is fine.
But 1 million, holy shit! Like, I almost feel like there has to be another like piece in this puzzle. Like, he just has like some supreme knowledge of marketing or SEO or something.
No,
maybe
the deep-seated hatred of your own society that you fight off all the time. That thing, yeah. No, that thing's kind of got a beat on shit. It's like,
I want to see his. I want to see his dyed pits. I want to see his dyed pits.
So I was at the store getting the things. It's been so long, Daddy. So I was at the store getting the things, and I found a can of woman. Oh, woman! Oh, pink is female. Oh my God! You have somewhere to be after this.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like how that looks.
I have to know.
I kind of like that too. Actually, it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
This is actually an entertaining video.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. It's super entertaining. It's super entertaining. But the thing that I keep coming back to is like, 1 million subscribers, really? Shit! How did he do that? How did he fucking do? Like, no hate.
We try really hard to be clever on this show.
No hate on this kid. No hate on this kid at all. But like, really? Okay.
But I feel like at least he's better than the Viners who have taken over this website.
Oh my God!
Like,
no,
he's
dude,
just being like wacky in himself.
No, that's true. No,
take Jake Paul's subscribers.
This kid is a classic shit YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Viner.
He feels like a YouTuber, so I can't hate it as much as I hate Viners.
Yeah, give Jake Paul subscribers to this kid, and I'll be happy. Like whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
You're not fucking subscribed to this kid though.
Well, no, I'm not saying anybody should subscribe to him, but I'm just saying like.
I don't want YouTube Saints to be a reason that this kid got subscribers because I'm watching this content and I'm like.
Yeah, but fuck Jake Paul.
Garbage content.
I can't even really hate on this kid. Like, he's kind of cute.
I know.
Age star Guilty Party. If you haven't seen Guilty Party, you may not get the reference. Put a hair full of woman and an armpit full of homosexual. Let's do the thing. Again, I have somewhere to be in a little bit. They're not expecting all of this, but that's exactly what they're gonna get. So first we're gonna bleep.
I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to be like, this person has too many subscribers. I'm actually kind of liking this channel.
Yeah, like
I am too. So hey, Prince of
Son
Queens,
of a bitch.
Prince of Queens. This was your suggestion. But I'll be honest. This actually looks like a pretty good channel.
I'm actually kind of liking this.
I'm glad. Here's the thing. Hey, everyone. Episode 33. Episode 30 fucking 3, right? You know what you get? You get an undersub that you should subscribe to, and you get an oversub, which is like. This shit's actually kind of funny.
It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty alright.
Do you want to continue?
It's just a little bit more.
I want to see how it looks.
Yeah.
Reach my armpits. Just as God intended. The box looks like it has Gigi Gorgeous on it, and that's good enough for me. This should be very painful. This should be very painful. My hair is pink. There's bleach on my armpits. I can't move my limbs. My arms are up like Jesus. I see.
All right, you know what? Hang on. I want to say this. Now, you know what? If you're subscribed to this channel, you should be ashamed because it's just full of shit. But if you're not subscribed to this channel, it's pretty fucking funny.
It's pretty great.
All right. You know what? This was a good show. Like, we featured an undersubbed. Like, this is a good channel. Go check it out. Featured an oversubbed. It's like, you know what? I didn't even think about this. This is a fucking weird channel. I don't know if I want to like.
We got sabotaged by Prince of Queens. He said us.
It's pretty good. You know what, Prince of Queens.
He fucked us. He fucked us.
This is your fault.
He fucked us. Prince of Queens, he fucked us. He sent us an oversub that's actually pretty fun. He's pretty fun to watch.
I mean, honestly, I don't know if it's worth 1 million subs.
I don't know about that either. But like, okay, we're gonna skip ahead.
I'll feel this channel is worth 1 million subs when YouTube Saints gets to 1 million subs. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Enough.
That's fair. Let's see the product.
Let's
see what happens.
Do you want to watch some more?
Way to package yourself up and give it to a person with little explanation. For me, everyone wants to label my sexuality. I was born biologically female, I came out as trans non-binary, and then as a trans guy. Then what are you? Are you not gay? Are you straight? I really could be whatever. But bottom line, it doesn't matter, because I'll do whatever I want. Good advice that I was told is that there's only one rule to life. It's just to be...
I just got so sidetracked by this.
That. Oh my god! I genuinely fucking love that statement. Like, whatever it is, I don't give a shit. I'll do what I want.
I just coughed fucking wine in my eye. Jesus fucking Christ. The fuck is even happening anymore? This is absolutely insane.
It's episode 33, Jeff. You got to look at the numerology.
Kind of one another. The rest you just make up as you go. Gender identity and gender expression are two different things. You are whoever you are, and you can do whatever you want. Once you know that, once you really know and accept that for yourself, then you can do anything. Then you are completely limitless, no matter what label is put on you. I think
I'm limitless.
Well, yeah, except
I crossed that bridge long ago. Holy light is shining on my pits. If you want to hear more,
are your pits, nigga? What color are your pits, my friend?
I want to see how it looks after like he washes it away. Like
I know
what
that's
color.
what I want to see it too.
Conversation of
This is
labels.
why he
Be sure
has
to go
really
check out Guilty Party. My character Alex Silver has a lot to say. Link will be at the top of the description box. Okay, let's
Miles. He doesn't show us. What the fuck? Oh God, damn it. Okay, Nick, you have to find out. You have to find a picture of this person after they dyed their armpits.
Oh no, that will be found. That will be found. And actually, like, you know what? Here's a fun thing. Give me that one button. Yeah, that beautiful, beautiful one button. If you want me to get this person as a guest.
I love so much that you guys like do like the old school fucking AOL chat room polling.
Oh, we
Press
do.
1 if blah blah.
Oh, we do. We do.
We're
they
old
love it.
men, dude.
That's the first thing I did on the internet ever. Like I saw people doing that in the WWF chat room on AOL. And I saw like, this host person who seemed to be a bitch. So I was like, press 1 if host is a bitch. And within 5 minutes of having the internet, I got my first TOS violation.
Wait a minute. Okay, no, you know what? Okay, hang on. This is deeply problematic. So this person put out this video on October 17th. I'm dyeing my armpits rainbow because beauty. Back in 2015, they dyed their armpits purple. This is a recycled fucking garbage goddamn trope. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? I take it back. You've been recycling the same old bullshit for the past 2 years. I don't like you anymore.
Is it just the same person though?
It's the same
is this
person.
is it like a trend on YouTube? Like, are there going to be
It's
like,
a
a
meme
lot
merchant thing, honestly. It's a meme merchant thing. It's like, wait a second. I remember selling this about a year ago.
I'm over
Why
it.
are you trying to sell it back to me?
I'm over it. I found I broke the code. I've broken the conditioning. You weaponize your armpits for YouTube views, and that's how you get 1 million subscribers. You know what? I see through your lies. What's your name? What's his name? Miles Chronicles. I see through your lies, Miles Chronicles. You're nothing but clickbait. You're dead to me. Dead to me now.
I just see the comment in the chat. Full-grown men taking an unhealthy interest in a teenager's armpit hair.
Welcome to the YouTube Saints.
Yeah.
Glad to have you here. By the way, would you like to name your channel on the record? No, right now? Yeah.
Who? What?
Oh, never mind. No, it's okay. You can just disassociate as much as you like.
Jesus Christ! I think that fucking.
I am so confused.
Okay, so what
I
do
feel
we
like
got
that
next?
death shot just completely destroyed my brain.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, it was pretty gnarly. Let's do the cringe of the week, and then we'll catch up on super chats at the end and call it a night. So for our cringe of the week, this is pretty goddamn awful. I'll have to share it. I'll just share it through the screen share with you guys because it is an article.
Hang on. Let's give them a primer. If any of you are very hungry right now, put your orders in now.
Put your orders in now. That's right. Absolutely. So our cringe of the week this week is something that I actually just made a YouTube video about, and that is alt-right white supremacists claim Papa John's is their official pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached peak status of absolute fuckery when it comes to handing over the reins of our triggering to the fucking alt-right. It's official. No longer is it just Pepe. It's not just milk. It's not just the okay hand signal. No. Now it is actually a legitimate nation. I think actually international pizza chain is the official food of white supremacy. Papa John's is now what you eat when you are a white supremacist. When you think those darkies are inferior, you eat Papa John's. What the fuck? I can't even wrap my fucking head around this story anymore. Like,
Well,
It's like we said though, like anything that you can like wanna bury, you just say it's alt-right, it's white supremacist, and there you go. Like it's no good anymore. Can't have it.
absolutely. The whole fuck. Okay, so the basis behind this is John, what's his name? Schachter? John Schnachter? Whatever his name is. The guy behind Papa John's. He is a fiscal conservative. He's donated to the Trump campaign, and he has previously had kind of political gaffes where he claimed that Obamacare was going to negatively impact his overhead of profits from his pizza company. And so recently, he said that he was going to experience a hit on his profit shares because of the NFL controversy with players like kneeling or standing or whatever makes people not want to watch NFL because the NFL is one of the people that he sponsors that was going to negatively impact his pizza company. So Andrew Anglin, the guy who runs the Daily Stormer, your #1 white supremacist website, decided that he was going to label Papa Murphy's the official pizza of the alt-right. What ends up happening with this is that really gullible fucking news media organizations like the Huffington Post, like Newsweek, decide to pick it up and they say, well, hey, Normie America, did you know that if you order Papa John's, you are supporting the company that feeds the neo-Nazis? And collectively, anybody who has been on the internet for longer than 5 minutes goes, what? But the rest of Normie America is like, clutch the pearls. Well, I don't like the sound of that whatsoever. And everybody shits the bed. I don't know what else to add to this story anymore. It's so fucking ridiculous. Does it make sense to anybody else that it's a good idea to take these types of things seriously? That if you could say like, well, hey, did you know Ford is the official automaker of the alt-right, so you shouldn't buy Ford? Well, goddamn,
Chevy trucks are the official pickup of the centrists.
Right?
Why aren't they selling? Goddamn it!
You've got how much
But I hate
equity
this
synced
idea.
into your shit? You have to suddenly sell it now? Like, fuck, dude.
I just hate this idea that like as a company or like as a creator or anything like that, that you were like you're responsible if the wrong people attach themselves to your product. Like you can't help that. I mean, obviously, like, there's like political reasons why they might do that, but that's not to say that everyone who eats Papa John's is a white supremacist or whatever, just because like the white supremacists happen to like it.
Oh, sure. And the thing is too, like Papa John's is one of the most franchise friendly types of companies. So Papa John's every Papa John's is not owned by Papa John's the corporation. They franchise out. So these are like working class families who will save up their money to buy into the franchise of Papa John's. This is a mom and pop organization that just happens to be working under the larger moniker of Papa John's. What happens
and a lot
when
of these franchises like aren't run by white people either, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like people like want to call anything that's like right, like right in a way that they don't like alt-right. But this is like a specific movement that like they want a white ethno state, so that excludes a lot of these kinds of people. So if they were like that, they wouldn't allow that to happen.
Absolutely. And what happens when you push this type of thing and the media becomes complicit in sharing this type of like ridiculous idea, this ridiculous fucking hysteria that, oh, well, if you eat Papa John's, you're eating the same food as the neo-Nazis. Well, what if that means that you are then taking the money away that you otherwise would be spending on an average, everyday American Joe Blow family who happen to own a franchise of Papa John's? You're going to take money away from them based on a fucking rumor pushed by mainstream fucking media because of hysteria. Because you're so fucking freaked out by the alt-right. You're so freaked out by this spooky fucking racist bullshit that you would actually impact the lives of normal Americans. You can't, like, think beyond the crazy fear of this. This is why it's so fucking crazy right now. It's so bizarre.
Let's
How do we give racists so much fucking power?
This is like that video I made like not that long ago either about how like Richard Spencer gained his power from the mainstream media because these movements specifically, they're not that big. They're not that fucking big, and they've grown because of the mainstream media like giving them the spotlight. And they know this, but they make money off of it, so they just let it happen.
Oh yeah, dude! Mainstream media, like the whole basis behind it is not because they're thinking about the altruistic values of modern day America. They see sensationalism, and that's why they report it that way. But the reality of it is that sensationalism has a real cost to average working Americans. Like your video on Spencer is so fucking on point with this, so fucking on point.
Thank you.
Like the media made Richard Spencer and the alt-right into what they are today. They weren't there before that. The media made them how big they are today. I mean,
they were there, but like they were significantly like less relevant.
Yeah. Nobody gave a shit about him.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck about Richard Spencer? He's this twinkie-looking fucking effeminate bastard, and his Polish shirt's like, listen, everybody, why are you being so triggered? Seriously, why is everybody...
Oh my god. Posting off of like last year's memes from the Donald.
Oh, dude! Oh my god! Did you watch the latest when he went to Florida? His talk in Florida.
I didn't watch the talk, but I saw like the whole like shit show.
That was the most effeminate sounding fucking shit I've ever heard. That's like the most low T. Like I don't give a fuck about like alpha males or T or this sort of kind of shit. But Richard Spencer, when I listen to him, makes me feel so incredibly masculine by comparison because he sounds like the most limp-wristed fucking weak-ass wanker. And why anybody is ever intimidated by this piece of shit, I can never understand. What the fuck? I hate this guy.
On that note.
Sorry.
No, we have been 2 hours for you.
So we got to catch up with super chats then.
We'll catch up with that, and then we will do.
Okay.
Right? It's been 2 hours, Jeff. Come on.
I'm having fun, man.
Nick's really.
I know, so am I.
Nick's sleepy.
We have to move on. We have a format.
That's true.
It has to mean something, Jeffrey.
I guess it does. That's
for the format.
Let's see. Oh shit. I'm trying to figure out which ones were which. Dabaton? Did we talk about Dabaton earlier? We did. Nope, Google says, guys, even listen to Dabaton, good fucking band. I'll have to check them out. Jables Boogly, no super chats from me today. Wait, shit, I fucked that up. It's okay, Jables. By the way, everybody, get your super chats in now because this is the end of it. The end of it. Ugly Trap Maid says, I'm a tranny and Lord Zed is a tomboy. Which of us, if either, is gay? Lord Zed? Is that from Power Rangers? No, I think it was from Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's like
the pretty gay villain.
Muscular guy.
He's pretty gay.
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
No, I mean, he was fucking Rita though.
I mean, was he fucking Rita Repulsa?
Yeah, that was her husband. That was like the whole like
He was fucking Rita Repulsa. What if Rita Repulsa had like a giant veiny penis?
Then like, well, I don't. Here's the thing though, Lord Zed, like we saw all of his musculature,
right?
But he didn't have a dick hanging out, so
he was Ken doll smooth.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
Because like they had a kid too, I think.
I think you're right. I think they did have a kid.
Maybe they were both like flip-flopped.
Maybe they adopted. I don't know. It's hard to say. Okay, anyway. Thantra says, any love for Iced Earth? Come on, Florida needs to make up for Limp Bizkit and Yellow Card somehow. Who's Iced Earth?
Iced Earth is pretty sick.
Is that a band?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have I know that they had for a while there was another vocalist, and I think Judas Priest, and or I might be like thinking of the wrong band, but like I think he was like the vocalist for Iced Earth.
Oh, interesting. Tim Manson says Slayer. That is all. Slayer is fucking amazing. JT Urza
Fair
said
enough.
type 1 for death. I already took the death shot. It's fine. Pilson Dude says, are moon traps gay? Moon traps are the same as earth traps, so, I mean, it's going to be the same answer all around, buddy. Serete Cucci says, this is for taking your shot of death. Cheers. Also, Nick, thanks to the props for my Alex Jones. Been huffing cloud people vapors for a week to get there.
Happy to help you.
Rhino says, don't spoil the Titanic for me, Nick. It sinks. Tim Manson, the rainbow armpit video is the reason why God doesn't talk to us. Lee Cook, I also used to watch Miles when I first came out. He annoys me now because his channel just became nothing but gay. Like, he's cool, but just nothing but the same. Also, cummies. That's what I was saying, like, he did the armpit dyeing video like 2 years ago, and now he's doing another armpit dyeing video like it's edgy. That can't you evolve? Did gay people not evolve? I think they can.
I think so too. I mean,
think it's a hate crime if I
Well,
say
yeah,
they
here's
can
the thing. Like, I think a lot of people will kind of like take whatever identity is and just like make that their whole fucking thing. Like, just be a gay person as opposed to just a person who is gay.
Right. Like, that's it. That's the first line of your identity is like your gender expression or your race. That's really boring. That's extremely boring.
Yeah.
Lee Cook says oh shit, that was it. Erudite Fuzz says, now I know what snorting 90 pixie sticks feels like. I think that was in response to the Miles video. Spectacular Wanderer, more money since this is the 33rd show, which is my lucky number and the number of my home state, the great land of Oregon. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oregon.
Yeah.
I like Oregon.
Chatelet and hail the blue whale. You should come up to Oregon sometime, man. We'll hang out.
I haven't been to like Oregon in mad long, but I've always had a good time in like the whole Pacific Northwest whenever I was been there.
Dude, we'll go camping on the beach. We'll get really wasted and we'll drive on some dune buggies. It'd be badass.
Wasted on dune buggies. That sounds like
Yeah.
I mean,
was
I
just
can't
thinking,
drive
like,
normally, so
yeah.
it's like death.
No. You get a little tipsy, like just tipsy enough that you get kind of daring with the dune buggies, and then you like drop off the dune buggies, and then you eat a bunch of acid, and then you sit around the campfire for like the next 9 hours in the middle of the dunes. It's fantastic.
You had me at acid.
There we go. All right, sweet. That's gonna happen. So Jables Boogly, better ingredients, better race, Papa oh God. Jables. Jables.
Well done, Jables.
Serete Cucci, also according to Ava Longoria, Ford is the best vehicle of choice for Virginia, my home, white supremacist, to run down immigrant children. Fuck politics. Wow.
Damn. Oh, I think he's referencing that fucking political ad where like there's a guy in a truck driving around and like they were trying to run over like a ethnically diverse group of kids.
Yeah.
And they're trying to say that like this one politician, this one I think it was a mayoral candidate, like voting for them is voting for a guy running over immigrants.
I still haven't seen that fucking video, but people have been telling me about that all fucking day. It sounds awful.
I made a shit post video where it's just Kevin Spacey chasing the kids around.
Good.
Yeah.
Erudite Fuzz, the media is doing it to divide America into 6, 8, or 12 perfectly cut slices for the whole family to enjoy. Enter coupon code Tiki Party to get your pizza and 2 liter for $14.88. Hail Caesars!
Wow.
Connor Moritz, they tried to make a centrist Ford truck, but the company had trouble with positioning the product. Oh. A very dead horse. Here's a little money. Enjoy the show. The Patreon stream. The potato head debate went well tonight. Thank you very much. Ugly Chat Maid. Lord Zed is the net name of my wife. Should be mine too, but you know, I can't get my wife to actually wear the Reader of Pulse cosplay outfit. I keep trying.
You can't?
I keep trying.
You'll get there.
I keep trying. Mems is very proud.
It's just so elaborate.
She's a proud Native American woman, so it's difficult. Oh shit, is this actually all of them? Let me make sure. Okay, Streamlabs. This is the last of the last, everybody. Let's see.
Oh, I see someone mentioning No, go on.
Oh yeah. Batman's pet goldfish. I vote for Trapistan to retake the Ghazi Strip. It's more...
the Ghazi Strip. I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's good. Merbites. Love the show. I gotta say, just as with when I go to the bar, I have to stop drinking before I pour my entire bank account into your Streamlabs That's okay. Don't pour all of it into Streamlabs. Don't listen to Nick. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do all that.
Some jerk says the Libertine sounds like my kind of movie. Ooh. Fetus the Patty, you gotta listen to Elovite. Yeah, and Kraushan. Both great Celtic metal. Yeah.
See, when like Arian got brought up, I was trying to remember what the fucking band was, and it's Elovite. Never like very like a similar folk metal band.
Sure.
Really good.
Sounds good. Jibbles Boogly says sorry. All right, cool. Let's move on from that. I have so many interesting notes and like great fucking music that I have to listen to here pretty soon. That's fucking great shit. Holy shit. What a great show it's been tonight. This has been awesome.
I'm glad it went well. I was like kind of like thinking like, oh man, like, because here's the thing, like I've like been a fan of both of you guys for like a decent amount of time. So like it's given me like a serious case of imposter syndrome to be on your show now. So I'm like, man, it's gonna be a terrible episode. I'm gonna suck. It's gonna be like the fucking the YouTube Saints fans gonna be like, this guy is an autism. Get him off of here.
No, it was perfect, man. It was absolutely perfect.
No, it's segmented. You know, you're just part of a machine. This part, you have to get used to it. Like, okay, fine, machine. I'm okay with that.
It was segmented.
It's almost like it was formatted.
Almost, but not quite like it was formatted. Anyway, everybody out there, all of our lovely, lovely people, go and check out Justin Whang. Justin Whang on fucking YouTube. Go check out Undersubbed, Wavywebsurf. Go check out, I guess even check out the Oversubbed, even though he doesn't need any more subscribers. Go check out that weird Miles guy, I guess.
He won us over despite us going into it thinking he's going to be
oversubscribed.
He's still oversubscribed, but he's still fun to watch for a Twinkie gay boy. If you want to watch a Twinkie gay boy, like, hey, check him out. You know, wow, that we totally fucked that whole thing up, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We're bringing positivity
thing,
into
we
the
all
world.
did it.
That's
it was
right.
Bad. You know what? No, you know who's to blame? Prince of Queens. Yeah, Prince of Queens. That's your fault.
Is Prince of Queens from Queens?
No, he's in Portland, and I tell you what, when I come into Portland for the next shitlord meet at Prince of Queens, I'm gonna spank you silly. Ooh. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have been your YouTube Saints plus Justin Whang. Go check out Justin Whang. We're out of here. Good night, everybody. Good night. Get fucked. Get fucked.
Get fucked. Format.